Welcome inside the home of the Blue Jays, Rogers Center in Toronto. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Detroit Tigers and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball starts right now. Jose Barrios, the right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
You know, one of the things that sticks out, Matt, he has one of the best breaking balls in the business. It's a big sweeper. It's almost a slurve, a hybrid between a curveball and a slider. His velocity has improved. He's in the mid to upper 90s. But Barrios' game revolves around that breaking ball. If he has his good one, it's going to be lights out.
So now here is Jonathan Scope. He will lead this one off today. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And he lays off for ball one. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. With that, let's get you a look at the starting nine for the Tigers. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark. The sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day. Those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Gotta find a way to scratch a few across early.
Robbie Grossman comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Batting third, the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario. Now the first pitch. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Safe after the recovery throw. Good effort, but now we have to wonder whether or not he's going to be okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. So now to the plate, Victor Reyes. He swings and grounds it to short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Tigers leave one. It's the Tigers nothing. Blue Jays coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Casey Mize is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Detroit. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a chance to look at one of the top young pitchers in the game right now, Casey Mize. Former first-round draft pick out of Auburn University. This guy has a nasty split finger. A lot of people thought coming out of college he had the most advanced off-speed pitches in baseball, and mainly due to that split finger. He'll throw it to righties, he'll throw it to lefties, and, oh, by the way, he can rush that fastball up there 95 to 97 miles an hour also.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well out to deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. Number 36 on the year for him. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
At the plate, Marcus Semien.
Marcus.
As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 268 the average for him coming in. 28 home runs and 71 runs batted in. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. On a line, that's a base hit.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
The right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. Slider laid off for a ball. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Stepping in now, Bo Bichette. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 289 is the average coming in. And even 20 home runs and 75 RBIs. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There goes the runner. That evens it up 1-1. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. He's on the move again from first. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in next, Rendell Grichuk. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
1-0. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. Semien blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2.
The pitcher's jumped out of the frying pan and into the fire here. A second run scores, and now he's got 2 men in scoring position, and is danger of letting this thing get completely away from him. We'll see if he can put out the fire here or if the inferno rages on.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. In his career, Gurriel carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Two and 1 as he misses with the slurve there. Comes set. Now the pitch. The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Bichette on third. Grichuk at second with 1 away. Just out in front of that one, still 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Comes set. Now the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
So next to hit is Reese McGuire. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the belt, kicks and deals as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. On a rope to the second baseman.
Batting 8.
With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on the man hitting third. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
To the plate now, Santiago Espinal. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. To short. Reined in. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. Second inning coming up from Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Tigers nothing. Leading off the inning, it'll be Harold Castro, and they could use a spark from him here.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out. Now it'll be Grayson Greiner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And this is a strike 3 called. Oh, caught a break there. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Zach Short is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Here's the pitch.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Now the 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Here it comes, the 3-0.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 2-0. Stepping up is Corey Dickerson, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Nunez is there, and he has it for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
All right, guys, here's a defensive alignment for the Detroit Tigers. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So let's see how it works out for them in this one.
Standing in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. chopped weakly to the left. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. One out, nobody on. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, this is a huge at-bat right here. This pitcher wants to end this inning and have 3, 4, 5 due up to start the next inning.
2 out, nobody on. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1, 2, 3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
And as a pitcher, that's always tough. Looked like he got a bad break on some of those calls, but he's got to learn that sometimes the calls don't go your way, and you've just got to move on. That's something that young pitchers can have a hard time with, though.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over. And he just manages to get his hand in. Another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. Now here's the first offering, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0. And there he goes towards second. That's a strike to throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Semien stands at second with 2 gone. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops it.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Into the box, Bo Bichette, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. 289 is the average coming in, and even 20 home runs and 75 RBIs. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Hit hard to the right side. The set and the 2-1 pitch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Nunez is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays thanks to the RBI double. We've played two. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
And here's Renato Nunez. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Nobody out, runner on first. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Popped up. Simeon has a play, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
One gone here in the Detroit third, and that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop to hit next. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
In the dirt here, and the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Runners on first with one down. This is foul right side. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. Robbie Grossman will be next. The 3-1 finds the zone to fill the count, 3-2.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
And he misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
Here's Robbie Grossman, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. (2-0) to the Tigers left fielder.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and second with one away. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. And it's fouled away. Another 2-2 offering, and he fouls this one off. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
In now, Jamer Candelario. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the seam as it scoots through on the carpet for extra bases. And not in time as the second run scores.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Fouled away.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ready with the 2-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Popped up. Espinal shading to his right, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Two and two. Here it is.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The 3-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Bichette gathers it in. Go to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Toronto leads this one 3-2. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Rendell Gritchett. And it's grounded just foul down the line. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hard hit ball to second, scooped up, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
Now to the plate, Lourdes Gurriel worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Pitch on the way.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Third inning, already a 3-2 ball game. Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. One and two, here it comes. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Scope will look this one in, and there are two away now.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Reese McGuire, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on the way.
We're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The windup and the 0-1. Taken, but called for strike two on the outer part of the zone.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order, but they still lead it 3-2. Start of the fourth upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Thank you, Heidi. So stepping in is Harold Castro as we begin the top of the fourth.
Harold Castro.
Here's the first pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball 1. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Off-balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
Now batting.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, as soon as you throw one like that, D-Row, you see your shortstop get a glove on it. You're thinking, okay, maybe he has a shot to get him, but that's a long throw after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the stretch. And that misses, 2-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Now that's popped up. Simeon is there for it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Short.
Next to dig in, Zach Short. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch.
That last pitch was number 60 already. With 1 out in the 4th, that's way too many.
A ball and a strike.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Castro leads off first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw. The 2-2. Swing and a liner. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Tigers failed to make any noise. Still a 3-2 ball game. So now to the plate, Santiago Espinal. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Third baseman, Santiago.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Center fielder coming on, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
To the plate now, Corey Dickerson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Three runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. This is flared out towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman, and he scurries back to first base safely.
Now batting.
So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And as you can see there, both guys topping out at 96 miles an hour. Next, it'll be Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder. That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
2-0 count and the pitch. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Down in order go the Blue Jays. They're up 3-2. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
And now the first pitch.
Hey.
The 1-1. This one's down to third. He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Renato Nunez.
1 out now here in the Tiger 5th inning. And digging in next at the plate will be Renato Nunez. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman, number 7, Jonathan Schoop.
Next to hit, Jonathan Schoop. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here it comes.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. On its way is pitch number 75.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the first pitch. Robbie Grossman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Schoop, the runner at first with 2 gone. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. This is on the ground over to first. Beautiful diving stop in time. Doing it all at first to end the inning with an exclamation mark. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. So now into the box is Marcus Semien as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he rips it on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Bo Bichette, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Reyes arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
And now in the box, Randall Grichuk. He bounced out last time up. Now here's the first offering. 2 out with the man at first. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. Fastball laid off well below the knees. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. Blue Jays held in check, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next will be the switch hitting third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is in the air to left field. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Victor Reyes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Outside, 2-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball. Harold Castro is on deck. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Fouled away. The 3-2 pitch is at the knees and called strike 3. Next up is Harold Castro. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB now. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Simeon over to his right, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 3-2. Erasmo Ramirez will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Digging in will be Lourdes Gurriel. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, pretty impressive if you ask me. So many times you beat a sinker into the ground, you end up grounding out to third. You're running down to first base, and you're so upset at yourself. At least he got under the thing. He knows his bat plane is pretty decent.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And it looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw in the Tiger bullpen. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Swing and a flare hit toward right. In there, a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
At the plate now, Reese McGuire, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman, Santiago Espinal.
So next to bat will be Santiago Espinal. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing, and he rockets this one down the left field line. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. No hits to this point. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
And it's a full count, 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, first baseman.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, that's the ball.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
From the belt, the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second home run of the game, and the lead is now 7-2.
Yeah, and you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing you could do in that situation is to try to keep him from making hard contact. Well, so much for that. He obviously made a mistake, and the big slugger made him pay.
Derek Holland, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. At the plate, Marcus Semien, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Striding in is Teoscar Hernandez. Now here's the first offering. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. But the damage was done right here as you get another look at the grand slam home run. The 6, 7, 8 hitters coming up to start the 7th. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Tigers 2. So here is Grayson Greiner. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
17, Grayson Greiner.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. One and 2 to the Tigers catcher.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Short.
Next up for Detroit, Zach Short. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
In there, strike 1. And through 6 1/3, he's about to hit the 100 pitch mark now.
Hey, you know, Matty V, this is all you can ask for as a manager in today's game in baseball. Very rarely do we see guys get through the 7th inning. So he's through the 6th here with 1 out, and Mark DeRosa, so far so good, a pretty decent outing.
Yeah, and I think it's going to be batter to batter here for the manager if he's going to continue to ride this hot hand or if he's going to go to the bullpen.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Simeon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
So 2 outs now here in the Detroit half of the 7th, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Here's the first pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. High in the air down the right field line. Waiting on it is Hernandez. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Nope, that's down.
The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Randall Grichuk.
So 1 away now in the Toronto 7th. And the big right-handed bat of Randall Grichuk saunters into the batter's box next. Here's the first pitch. Ball 1.
Outside, that's the ball.
A ball and a strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A bouncer to the left side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now
Well
batting,
executed
left fielder,
two-seamer on the outside
Jordan.
corner that time, and that's what you'll get a
Gurriel.
lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Another 0-2 coming. Liner toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Gurriel leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Swing and a liner. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
The third baseman, number 5, Santiago Espinal.
Into the box, Santiago Espinal. Swing and a liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. The relay. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Tigers 2. Trent Thornton has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Renato Nunez.
The right fielder, Renato Nunez.
First delivery to him. Thornton is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty V. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations. Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Scope. On a line to shortstop, and the runner gets back, no double play.
The left fielder, number 8, Robbie Grossman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now the first pitch. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Fouled off. One out and a runner on second base. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
So now to the plate, Jamer Candelario, as he'll take a look at ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Now a long throw home.
Dan, you find yourself in trouble early putting guys on base, but then you're able to wiggle out of it, get 2 quick outs. You think you're going to get your team off the field, and with 2 outs, you give up a run-scoring base hit.
You know what happens sometimes, Dero? You lose concentration. You find yourself in a tough spot. You get 2 outs. You think you're just almost out of it, and you lose concentration, and that might have been what happened in that case.
Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly over to first, and that retires the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Jays lead it 8-3. Now at the plate, here is Corey Dickerson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Hitter, Corey Dickerson.
And now the first pitch. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change-up down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Simeon.
Into the box now, Marcus Semien. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. Guerrero, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Down the third baseline, reined in, one there, on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays, but they lead it by a count of 8-3. And stepping in, Harold Castro. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Harold Castro.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that is into left field. So the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the ninth.
Hey, that was a nasty backdoor slider right there, but he was able to stay tucked and drive that baseball the other way.
At the plate, Grayson Griner, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1.
Whoa, that's up there.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Zach Short, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Flew out last time up. Behind 0-2 now. And that one yanked just foul. Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
And that'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. One is a cutter that misses 2-1. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last breath for the Tigers. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
8-3 is today's final. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jose Barrios earned his 9th win of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to show.com.